Okay, hello. I am going to talk about this issue of stealing views. Very hot topic, controversial thing. A lot of YouTubers have big problems with it. I find it a bit frustrating too. I'm just, experienced being a small YouTuber, just starting to experience it a little bit myself. And before I get into this, I'm going to just use some examples of how my videos have been uploaded to various pages on Facebook without me being notified. And right off the bat, I want to say, in most cases, I really do. I have mixed feelings about it because I'm making videos that I want to be shared. Recently, you may have noticed they've been regarding like Bernie Sanders in the past, basic income. Okay, I will probably be making this unlisted and try to edit something good out of it. But this is going to be a long, hopefully not too disorganized rant, but I just kind of want to get some of these thoughts out. Okay, and I'll just start talking. Let's see. Well, I'll just say I've had, people have uploaded my content, got millions of views on Facebook, and they haven't credited me automatically. Many of them have when I contacted them. But so why do creators have a problem with this? This frustrates a lot of creators. And I think a big part of why they get frustrated is obviously, a big part of it's the ego, right? These creators, we want attention. I'm no different. We want some validation for our work. We put a lot of work into it. Goes onto some page that's not related to us. We never hear about it. We don't get that credit. Don't get that feedback, which is another big thing. But here's what I think is even bigger than that, though. Bigger than that whole ego thing, I think is that creators, we all know deep down that the only way we're ever going to be able to turn our art or our craft, or in this case video making, into a career is if we get like a huge following, a large following. And for a small creator like myself, a viral video could mean the difference between a career and a hobby. And when you see it going viral on someone else's page where you're not really directly linked to it, it's like it just hurts. You're like you just feel like, oh man, if that was a link to my YouTube video or my page, then you'd get this a bit of a following from it. Now again, that is a little hopeful, but whatever, that's just the mindset, like, and it's also the reality. Like, that's the only way, even though unlikely, that is really the only way creator can make a career out of their work, video creator. Okay. Well, if I mentioned this, but I am very sleep deprived, and I shouldn't be doing this. So try to bear with me if you're watching this live. All zero of you. I'm just gonna go down and just talk about some of my experience, because there's a lot of people that have done this very right. A lot of pages have done this the right way. They've contacted me, and I just kind of want to. I'll just tell you my experience with this whole thing, using some visuals. I'll show you. Here we go. I don't do this Hangout thing often, so don't worry if you're a new subscriber. I don't do this often. Okay, here we go. Going into screen share mode. All right, so here is a page. I never even used or put my videos on Facebook. I just put it on YouTube. And then just recently, I know I'm very late on this. But anyway, as you can see, 4 months ago here, this page, the Bernie Sanders Social Network, uploaded my Bernie Bongo video. Now, I have to say, this is so great. So the guy, Sean, who runs it, I'm sure maybe there's probably other volunteers too, but anyway, I don't know. Anyway, he contacted me. He's like, hey, would you mind if we put your video on our Facebook page? Great, great. Thank you, Sean. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'll just put it. I got my stuff on YouTube. Other people want to do this stuff on Facebook. Hey, it's a message I want it to get out there, right? And I think, and thank you, Sean. You got more audience for me, got the message out, and you credited me. So, I mean, so this is an example of a good way to go about it. You'll know just Bernie Bongo by Matt Orfalea. Thanks. And you'll also note that he didn't put like links to his own shit down here, which everybody does. I mean, just simple. You can see it. And he's not like promoting his own shit. And obviously we're both promoting Bernie. It all works out. I think that was great. Okay, so thank you, Sean. Thank you, Bernie Sanders social network page. But not everybody does it like that. And anyway, after seeing him get like a good amount of exposure for me by uploading on Facebook, I thought, okay, now I'm going to start just uploading my stuff to my own Facebook. Why? Obviously, people are watching on Facebook. I should put it up there automatically like I do on YouTube. Okay. So had some success. Happy to say, you know, millions of views, crazy. Like, didn't expect that. Very happy to see that success. Okay, now we'll go to some other videos. Okay, so here's another page. This is Viva Bernie. They do great Bernie page, do a good job promoting Bernie. I mean, really great stuff. And volunteers, I would expect, total just volunteers. Nobody's getting paid for this. So I'm gonna, you know, complain about their, you know, lack of, I don't know, just maybe you guys let me know in the comments if you think I'm being unfair, but I think, let's see. Share the page. Okay, now you can see it. So they uploaded this video, and they got like, I don't know, over 500,000, like 600,000 views for this video. And oh, come on, what's going on? What the fuck? Anyway, why can't I move this? Is it because I'm in? That sucks. Just because so it's on screen share and I can't scroll down this. Well, anyway, this is a good example actually. Okay, so look, good. Thanks for calling me by Orf. I appreciate that. That's good. However, that doesn't really do much for you, because if you look up Orf, all you do is see like you don't see me. You see that it's like some sheep's disease. So good intentions, it doesn't help. I mean, that's what you see. Back to, God, apologies. This is not well organized. Like I said, I'm new to the whole live thing in YouTube Hangouts. But God, I have some good points. But you'll notice. Come on. Yeah, you'll notice that, look, I mean, it's just all this filler, and there's nothing like, it's just filler. And then, okay, they do credit me at the end. I had to message them and comment many times to get, you know, a response from them, and I want to thank them for adding this. that's good for them. I think they should do that. I didn't require them to do that. I just requested it. And I appreciate that. But I don't think it's cool to like put that at the bottom of everything. You put it under all these hashtags and all this junk. Nobody's actually going to see it there. So that I think is bad etiquette. Like crediting the person all the way under at the bottom. And yeah, they should put a link. That's good. You should put a link, whether it's like, a YouTube page, the original video, or in this case, Patreon. Cool. All right. And that's the case with a lot of the instances where I've had my videos, uploaded on other pages. Let's see if I got some more examples for you. Yeah, here's another example. Now, the Berning Hearts Club. Okay, 1 million views on this video. And I do want to note, I mean, well, I'll cover copyrights in another issue. That's an interesting subject. Just the fact that I'm even commenting on, people uploading my work, even though my work is used, at least recently, just heavily using, other people's work. These are all major TV stations that I'm using their footage. But I do believe I am creating something new, using with fair use. But anyway, here you'll see that there's nothing. There's no connect. They're not crediting me. They're not connecting me or connecting the viewer to like my videos. And here's what's really messed up is I actually messaged these people, and they didn't answer. I commented, and I wrote a comment like explaining, hey, I did this video. If you liked it, please check it out. They uploaded it without even contacting me. And then they finally messaged me, and they changed it. They put a link to my stuff, to my channel. Great, that's great. But then they took it off. Clearly, then they took it off. That's so messed up. I don't get that. Like, why wouldn't you want to credit and help support the creators who are making content that you're using on your page and that's promoting your same cause? Like, why wouldn't you want to support the creator? And it's not even like a donation thing. All you have to do is just type in a link, copy and paste a link. I mean, all right. Anyway, okay. Okay, there we go. Come on. All right, back on the camera, and here we go. All right, let's see. What else did I want to say? I guess I'll just end this. You guys tell me what you think of this whole deal. I do have to mention, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. This is big. I mean, why is this even happening in the first place? I mean, people could just share YouTube links on Facebook. And I mean, that's the easy thing to do, right? It's already lives one place on the internet. Why not share that link everywhere? It just keeps things simple. I mean, ideal for like all the conversations, comments. You can start a good discussion. I don't know. Definitely good for like stats. And again, I'm not big. I hate how much like emphasis there is on like views, like 1 million. Oh, it says 1 million views. Oh, it only has 100 views. Like, I know as a creator and just being using YouTube a lot, I know that the number of views like does not mean a video is. It doesn't necessarily mean a video is high quality, because it has high views. And it doesn't mean it's low quality because it has low views. I've seen there's so many exceptions, so many. It's typical, really. But unfortunately, just knowing that it really does, people really do perceive, like they won't even give a video a chance if it doesn't have a high view count or a lot of comments or a lot of likes. People are stupid like that. And it sucks. And because of that, I mean, maybe people can change. I hope people can change some. I actually use ad block to block the views, the counts, so I don't even see that. And I recommend it. But anyway, oh yes, but because people think that way and react that way and make these quick automatic judgments about content and whether they're going to give it a shot or not, having one video that will show an accurate number of views and all, opposed to having all these separate uploads where you have like 1 million here, 100 here, thousands here, another like 10 million here, 1 million. And it just, so if someone goes to my YouTube channel and it's just got like a few hundred, let's face it, like a lot of people will just dismiss it because it doesn't have high numbers. Meanwhile, over here on Facebook, in a page that I have no control over, that doesn't credit me, has millions of views. And I kind of wish or know that having those numbers on my video on my channel it just looks better. And it's just so superficial. It looks better. I mean, yeah, it says a lot of times it can mean content is good if it has high numbers, but I know it's so superficial, but the thing is, it really does. If us YouTube creators, if we want to get a following, like that's just, showing people that we can get an audience by seeing these numbers, like it will help people, I don't know, can start a following. And again, this is all just like very wishful thinking, but that's really the only way it could happen to make a career out of this type of thing. And so because of that, I don't know, we kind of wish, that's why we want the credit for the views and all. It's not like about rich, and I don't think it's really even like the big thing is about the ego. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, I think it's just because we're financially insecure and we would love to be able to keep making videos with the less of the financial insecurity. And the only way to do that is with like a following. And even then, obviously, it's not a given. Okay, I've been rambling so fucking much. Fuck. If there's any way to message me, again, I'm just starting with this Hangout thing. You can message me. I think there's a chat enabled. That might be. I mean, hey, I'm just like playing around with this live thing, testing it out. A couple other things to say. Okay. This is big. This is important, and I think some people know this, but not everybody realizes this. But the Facebook algorithm does preference natively upload Facebook videos. How does it do this? It will give you a thumbnail for a video like 2-3 times the size for a natively uploaded video on Facebook than it will a YouTube video. And again, obviously it does that because Google, YouTube is competition. They don't want to give those links as much exposure as their own native videos. And that's a big part of this whole fucking problem. Because like I said before, things would just be simpler more organized if people could just share these YouTube links, the original video all over the internet instead of having to make copies of it. And so yeah, because of that, these pages do have, it makes sense to upload these make these copies, put them on Facebook. Although the original creator puts them on their page. Like I said, I started doing that after I noticed how Bernie Bongo had some success. But rather than it really would make sense just to share the one Facebook link. But no, they upload other copies. It's kind of chaos. But I'm definitely rambling. I think I made some points. Feel free to leave some comments. I should probably end now. Okay. Yeah.